this officially has to go. It's time to take out this braid. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, welcome. I don't know how to introduce myself, so nice to meet you. Nice for you to meet me. Let's jump into this video. So this year has been 7 weeks old, and normally I try not to go beyond 4 weeks, which is 1 month, but for reason best known to laziness and it has extended beyond the normal duration. You already know the drill. I'm going to drowse my hair in leave-in conditioner before I take it down. While I'm applying the leave-in conditioner, this is the leave-in conditioner I'm using. While I'm applying the leave-in conditioner on my hair, there's something I need to tell you guys. I've been seeing this trend on my Twitter page a lot of ladies talking about rosemary and clove for hair growth. Some ladies swear so much by it that they said that it gave them so much growth they had to stop using it. Now, I've tried rosemary leaves and clove before. In fact, I infused it in my oil for 2 weeks before I started using it, but I didn't get that amount of growth that they are talking about. And if it was just one person or 2 people, or in fact if it was just 20 people saying it, I would understand that maybe it is just them. In fact, it got to a point my husband sent it to me. He was like, didn't you try this thing before, or do you want to try this thing? I'm like, babe, have you forgotten that we tried? He said yes, but these people are saying it gave them this amount of hair growth. So I said that maybe it's me that did not try the same process that these people tried. Maybe I did something wrong. So I'm gonna follow their exact recipe. I'm gonna follow everything that they did, and let's see if I'll also get the result that they're getting. So that's what we're going to be doing first before I begin to take down this my protective style. Let's come up with another rosemary and clove concoction, just the way I saw them do it on Instagram and on Twitter. Then we will leave it to infuse for 1 week, and then we would now use it for my hair all through the month of December. I want to know if oil really, because I am of the opinion that nothing can grow your hair more than your gene. Your hair cannot grow faster than your gene has made it. So if your hair, what I mean is, if your hair normally grows 1 inch every month according to your genetics, yeah, but for some reason and for breakage and all that, you're only able to retain, let's say, 1/4 of an inch, or let's say 1/2 inch, and you're not maximizing the capacity to which your hair grows. Or maybe your hair is now growing at the rate of 1/2 inch a month, but genetically you should be able to grow 1 inch according to your gene. Yeah, so what's good hair care practice, hair oil, massaging your scalp, what all those things does is to help you grow your hair to the capacity it is supposed to grow, and also help you retain whatever length that comes out of your scalp. For this takedown process and my wash day process, so most of the products I'll be using, I've never used them before. I just really needed them. I've never owned a clarifying shampoo before, like the one that has clarifying shampoo on it. I've never owned one before. I've never bought one before. In fact, I've never used the clarifying shampoo. If I need to clarify my hair, what I usually use is, you know, that shampoo that comes with the relaxer. That's what I call a clarifying shampoo. But now I feel like I really want to know the effect of a clarifying shampoo on my hair, because I've not washed my hair in the last 7 weeks. Nothing has touched my hair that looks like shampoo. So I went ahead to buy this anti-Jackie power wash intense moisture clarifying shampoo, and I also saw this Elvive. Aside that, I've been seeing the advert a lot on YouTube, and how they say it gives so much moisture. There's this lady, Otis Madeline. She's also a hair YouTuber, and I saw her use this, and she said a lot about how it helps to retain moisture. So I want to try this, also because I've not washed my hair in 7 weeks. So after clarifying my hair, I feel like adding moisture to it would be good. But then again, I also need a balance of protein and moisture, so I'll be using this. This is more on the protein side, but it also has moisture, and I really like the smell. I've used it before. It is more on the protein side. Let's start. I have my bowl here to infuse the oil. I have my castor oil, I have almond oil. In the video I saw, the lady used coconut oil, but if you've watched my previous video, my hair and coconut oil don't go well, especially if I'm not washing it off immediately. I have my olive oil, which is one of the star ingredients of this mix from the video I saw. Then I have the rosemary, which is the star ingredient of this mix. You can use fresh rosemary or you can use dried rosemary. Just make sure you're using rosemary leaves. That's the main ingredient. I have my cloves here. I've had these cloves for a bit. Clove made my blender like this when I was trying to blend, you know, dried clove. I had to go and buy another blender. So this has turned into my DIY blender. So I'll be using this corner of my kitchen because the rest of my kitchen doesn't look godly. Let's just use this corner. I'm going to start by measuring. This is half of a cup. I don't want to do a lot of this mixture because it goes bad after a while and there's no preservative for it. And now I'll be using my almond oil. So I'm adding it to my blender. And I'll be using a very tiny bit of the castor oil. So the lady used very little quantity of the castor oil. It's not easy to infuse anything into castor oil because it's such a thick oil. So the rosemary can be a lot because that is the star ingredient. This is just the rosemary I used to, you know, fry my chicken, boil my chicken really. I'll be using a little bit of cloves. This is my experiment. It just be one kind of egg. So this is about a tablespoon of clove and that's enough for me. So our mixture is ready. Let me pour it in this bowl so we can see it clearly. The recipe I saw on Instagram and on Twitter, they did not blend their own. All they did was they got a bowl, they poured the oil, they poured the clove, they poured the rosemary, and they left it to infuse. I have tried that method and I did not get the results they said they got. So this time I'm choosing to, you know, blend it. I'm not going to use it on my hair like this. I'm going to let it infuse for 1 week, you know, and then I will come back after 1 week to sieve out the oil from the shaft. That way I feel like it will properly infuse because now the mixture is in a blended state and so I feel like it would work better. Another thing these people added to theirs was they added essential oil. They added orange and lemon essential oil. Now orange doesn't do well with my hair. It also dries out my hair. I've tried orange oil before, so I wouldn't be putting orange oil, but I'll also be putting essential oil when I, you know, sieve out the shaft from the oil. I'm going to add my peppermint and I'm going to add my tea tree essential oil. This oil should last for the whole of December. I left the oil to infuse in my kitchen. I'll go and stir it every 2 days. I don't know if I'm supposed to do that, but I just feel like if I stir it, it would be better. I know that my hair grows ½ inch every month. Not genetically, that's just based on how I care for my hair. But if I just relax my hair that month, I may not see up to ½ inch of growth, but the following month, I see ½ inch of growth every month. So if it grows faster than that while using the oil, then I'm going to believe that, okay, maybe the oil had something, you know, to do with it. But if I don't see it, then I would not say that it doesn't work. I'm just going to say, see, amount of growth I got. Have you seen that? That's the amount of growth I got thanks to the inversion method. So you see, I think the inversion method worked because this was it and see. Now going back to what I was saying, if I don't get that amount of growth, I'm not going to just outrightly say it did not work. I'm just going to say that it did not work for me. You see how gentle I am with taking down just one braid, and then I finger comb the hair first before I go ahead to use a comb. But this is the only one I'm going to take down for you guys to see. I'm going to do the rest off camera. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know if you have tried the rosemary mixture. Let me know if it grows your hair. Another thing I want to try now, I'm trying to shop for it on Amazon, is I want to try herbs on my hair. Thank you guys. See you in my next video where I wash my hair and I sieve out the rosemary oil. Bye for now.